Working in racing is like the most beautiful thing in my life. To innovate technologies, but more importantly, to lead a group of people that share my passions in racing. I've been a NASCAR fan since I was young, and I've always looked up to my role model, Joey Logano, and I always wanted to be like him, to race on the field. When I heard about the US National STEM League in grade 9, where participants build and design their own remote-controlled cars, it was like a dream come true to me, and I finally had the opportunity to work on racing. When I asked for a workplace for my projects, I was given a room perhaps abandoned for years. When I approached it apprehensively, I suddenly heard a but it wasn't me who broke something. It was my teacher Duncan who stepped on the biggest cockroach I've ever seen. And I was so disappointed that day, but it was the best bargain I was offered. So at first we had two other members. One was my best friend, and the other didn't even bother to come to the club. Well, at first I didn't think it was a big problem, because, well, we were dedicated to racing and stuff like that. But later we ran into many problems, and we didn't have enough engineers to carry out enough projects. And that is when I focused on promotion and spreading the club to other people. And eventually, we were able to get a lot of members who are willing to commit, who are interested in racing like I am, and to build a very strong team with talented people. And then it was the race. It was something that I've always hoped for, and was something that I looked to. The race that we participated in, the 2019 US National STEM League Finals, it was very exciting, it was very intense. Exciting because I've always wanted to race. And I was, as the crew chief, I was issuing orders on the radio, working to fix the cars, giving the best strategy so that our driver could have the best shot at winning. Intense, as in, cars were just half an inch from each other, and there were accidents always happening. And I remember our car was just 0.0001 seconds faster than the second place finisher. Well, after all this hard work, after all this race, we actually achieved so much better than we hoped for. The third place in the US National STEM League, as well as first place in 5 individual sections. So after the competition, we got so much more attention from the school and from our peers. Before, we only had an abandoned classroom as our workplace. Now, the school gave us an entire basement for us to use for the competition and beyond. So actually, I designed my own laboratory, and it's filled with machinery such as CNC cutters, such as 3D printers, such as wind tunnels that could help me with my research projects. So immediately, I began undertaking research projects, and I designed an arresting system, as well as a timing and lighting system. Both of these devices are used to improve the National STEM League competition's safety, as well as its fairness, and both of them are inspired from an accident that I had seen. So basically, we designed this with CAD design, as well as tested via simulations and physical testing. And after completing all these optimizations, we then moved on to the patenting and commercialization process. After applying for these patents, now many companies are willing to purchase this product, and it's officially used by the National STEM League competition in all of the races. With my academic interest in aerodynamics, I conducted a lot of CFD tests as well as experimentation to study the propellers and their efficiencies based on their diameters and their pitches, and my paper is accepted by the National High School Journal of Science. With my abilities in engineering, I also wish to help my school community. I designed a shared umbrella system using a lot of proprietary locks as well as connected to servers to provide free umbrella shared service during times of rain. Frankly, I'm not that good with emotions, but as the club that I've spent all 4 years of my high school in, I do love it very, very much. All the activities, the members, the research. I'm not really willing to give up this experience easily, but I'm willing to embrace my friends, my experiences in the college years in the future. And I do wish my club, GTech, a magnificent journey in the future years to come.